Email groups are a nice feature. So we use them for the tech coaches and we just kind of stumbled across them. So if you go down, here are the groups. So I have building tech coaches. Now, the benefit of an email group, it organizes things for you. So you see how we have 81 messages? It will show up in your inbox, but it will also show up in this building tech coach group. So it will kind of take care of storing things for you. So if I go in here, I've got every single thing, even though I've deleted it from my inbox. And it's just kind of this ongoing back and forth that we have. Now, if you go to create a group, I'm just going to walk you through the process. So it can be a group that you use, and you would say, okay, new group. You could discover groups. There could be a public group that exists that you could find, and you could do a search for it. And you could manage your groups. So that will take me to a new tab, which won't show in my recording. So I'm going to just go to a new group. You'll notice I also have elementary team leaders to high school department heads, etc. I don't really use these. I use them for a first reach out, and then I haven't really needed them. Building tech coaches, however, we do use. So I'll say new group. And when I do that, I'll give it a name. Now, I think I've done test a couple of times. I'm just going to start this and not go anywhere with it because it does take some time for it to save. Someone gets notified they've been added, etc. So I'll just say it's test and look at what happens. It will come up and say that it has this email address. So test at tberg.k12.ny.us. Okay, the purpose of this is to show you this in Outlook. Okay, the privacy settings. So if I choose this edit, only the members that I set up can use and see what's inside. I could make this public so anyone can see it. I don't recommend that. So anyone that's in my group can see this. My language is English, and then members will receive all communications in their inboxes. Okay, so that will mean that they don't have to have a group to check. We'll hit create, and that would save your group. I'm going to discard this because I don't want to keep it. So it says this group hasn't been created. Do you want to discard? So if I create it, my next step will be to invite people. So I guess I kind of need to create it. So let's see, can I do that and invite people? Yes, now I can add members to that group. So I can invite people. I regularly invite Gail to groups and then delete them, but I could also just not now invite them and do that later. So I'm going to say not now because that group will show up right here and I can then delete the group. So here's my test. It will say, welcome to this group, and I can delete that group after the fact. Let's see, settings. I don't recall how I can delete the group. Let's see, edit the group. I want to discard this group. So I'll say discard. I want to change, oh no, I want to delete the group. Close reading is not something that I'm known for. So I understand that everything is going to be deleted. It requires me to let that sign that off on that. So now my test is gone. Okay, so you can create a group with a bunch of people. This might be nice for your team, and it might be nice, like in our cases, for the building tech coach. I would caution you that once a website email is used, it's used. So if I go to our settings here, this is our email for building tech coaches. So let's suppose that a team makes grade 6 team. And then another member makes grade 6 team. You can't have two of the same you don't want to, it'll give you a different choice for an email, and then you'd have too much to manage. So talk to each other. You don't have to set it that you're following in the inbox, but I would like to. And then you can go down here and find all your emails for that group over time. So it's kind of fun.